Okay, who is feeling rushed in their recovery? Because I was always feeling very rushed. I felt like I needed to get better as soon as possible. And I felt the pressure to heal faster just to not lose my work or my social life. And it felt like I was just slipping through my fingers every month a bit more, and I didn't want to lose it. So I kept trying to keep up, especially in my first 2 years. I pushed myself to go back to work. I pushed myself to go to social events just because I wanted to be normal, which of course didn't help at all. I just pushed myself to feel better, to pretend I was okay. And it wasn't working. It was making me feel even worse. I did all of these things because I wanted to feel normal. I wanted to feel better. I didn't want to accept that things were off, that things were normal. And many times I told myself, okay, it's enough. Stop acting like this. You're telling yourself you're sick. Just go to the social event and enjoy it. Because the longer you stay at home, the harder it is. These were all kind of things that I told myself. I was so hard on myself. I just didn't accept that this was going on. And that is the biggest lesson that I learned in my recovery is not to be so hard on myself, to take a step back if I need it, to not feel guilty when I don't do anything in a day, because it's so important to take a step back if you need it, to not push yourself over and over again, because this will, yeah, your recovery will take way longer if you push yourself all the time, if you don't take breaks, if you don't listen to your body, because it's really important to put your health first. You are the most important person here, and you're the only one who can put your health first. And it's your journey, your rules. So do whatever makes you feel better, and you don't need to justify what you're doing to anyone. If you feel you want to stay at home, then please do. If you want to meditate every morning, do this. Do everything what makes you feel better, and do do it because it's the best choice for you and for your health. Because only then you are moving forward. And I see it like this: every time you choose something else above your health, you're taking a step backwards in your recovery. And we all want to heal as quickly as possible, right? So, this is the number one rule. Really, every time when you choose something else above your health, you're taking a step backward in your recovery. Keep this in mind. And believe me, I took many steps backwards and I wish I didn't. And I hope I can remind everyone, or that you can learn from my lessons too. I wish I put my health first from the very beginning, and I didn't do this in my first 2 years. So, for everyone who is listening, let this be your reminder, your wake up call. See this as a sign to put your health first no matter what, because you're allowed to do this. And the earlier you do this, the faster you will move forward. I'm sure about that. So, I hope this helps. I hope this is a great reminder for you today. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I really hope this was helpful for you. If it was, and if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or YouTube, would you maybe do one small thing in return? Leave a short review or thumbs up on YouTube. The more reviews this podcast will get, the easier it is for other people to find this podcast and to feel less alone and lost in their journey. Oh, and one last thing. I would love it if you share a helpful episode on Instagram in a post or in a story and tag the Concussion Community in it. Or you can always send me a direct message. I love to see who is listening. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time.